Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
He shreds the tackle and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's George. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Canes have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Ward. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Canes are going to cash in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the FIU Panthers offense out there for their first possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. To the air. It's Jenkins. Short throw complete to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. Here comes the shovel pass. Touchdown, FIU. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. And now the handoff. Spins away from defenders. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's caught. It's George. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Snags a quick throw. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. The back's got to run a pitch. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great move in the open field. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's George.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks in. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They're going to run the option. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense has got the football. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown for the U. And the defense joins the party with a score. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the three-point lead. But now in the fourth quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires it. Catch is made down the middle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Martinez. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Martinez. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry out. First down. Looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Ward. Running out of time in the pocket. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the Florida International Panthers.